everyone, welcome back to our Harkla YouTube channel. It has been a while since we have recorded a video. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jessica, and we are the Certified Occupational Therapy Assistants with Harkla. And today we are going to talk about our favorite products for infants.
I have a lot to say on the topic.
I know you do.
So there are a lot of products out there. It's super overwhelming.
Yep, if you are a new parent, if you're an expecting parent, you are going to be bombarded with so many options for products that everyone says you need.
Unfortunately, in today's day and age, I feel like marketing is geared towards all of these things that you need to have. And as pediatric occupational therapy assistants, we're here to tell you that you don't need it all.
But how do you know which ones you might need, and maybe not even need, but could benefit from? So which pieces of equipment, which products can your infant get the most benefit from? We're here to tell you today.
And we're going to share with you how to use these tools and these products to get the most bang for your buck.
Yep, we're going to give you our top 5 favorites that we recommend as pediatric occupational therapy assistants and as parents ourselves.
All right, let's jump in. The first product, and this is one that we always recommend no matter what, is a therapy ball or a yoga ball. Now this is one that maybe you've had during pregnancy, preparing for the baby, preparing for labor, preparing for all that good stuff, but don't deflate it once baby is here because there are a ton of fun activities that you can do with baby, with a toddler as they grow.
So in infancy, you can start doing tummy time with your infant on the ball. What you're going to do is place them on their stomach on the ball and support them at their trunk and their hips and gently rock them forwards, backwards, and side to side. Now, if you put a mirror in front of them or have another person in front of them that they can look at and engage with, it makes it that more fun and motivating.
Once they have more trunk control, more head control, around 6 to 7 months, you can start working in more upright positions. So you can stabilize them at their trunk and their hips, and you can help them shift side to side. And then you can also have them lay backwards over the ball and grab a toy and pull themselves back up. Really supporting them though when you are doing that activity. And continue with tummy time over the ball because as they are sitting, you still want to work from the floor up.
Product number 2 is a swing. And ideally, you'll find a swing that you can hang either in your house or outside and one that will grow with your child. So the Harkla pod swing or even the Harkla compression swing are great options to look into. Just make sure that in infancy, you're right there with your child, whether your child is sitting with you or laying with you in the swing or they're in the swing by themselves and you're right there with them for safety.
Now, we aren't recommending one of the baby swings that just swings in a linear pattern. Those don't grow with the child. They really don't serve much benefit other than calming the baby when they are upset. So they're not the most functional of swings. So find something that can grow with your child, and then you can do some fun activities, put them on their tummy, put them on their back, on their side, swing with them while they're laying on. If you're laying down in the compression swing, we're going to recommend the compression swing, of course, because it's our favorite, but have them lay on you, doing tummy time in the swing, lay on their back. So many fun ways to use those swings with your child and to just build that connection as well.
Once your child is a little bit older, maybe a year old, and they're sitting upright on their own, they've got that good head control, you can start having them in the swing a little more independently and maybe putting some toys in the swing with them, having a target outside of the swing, and they can throw their toys into the target. And this is just a really fun, motivating activity where they're getting the benefits of the swing and working on some hand-eye coordination at the same time.
Yep. All right, product number 3 is oral motor tools. So infants learn through their mouth. This is just an innate skill. They learn by putting their hands in their mouth and then objects in their mouth. And then as they're growing older, up into about 18 months, they're exploring through their mouths. This is normal. We want this to happen.
So providing them with a variety of oromotor tools and toys, make sure these are items with different sizes, obviously not too small, so a safe size, and different textures, different shapes, maybe ones that have like bumps and grooves all over them, so that your child really gets a lot of good oromotor and tactile input.
Now, we do love the company Therapeutic. They have a ton of great products. Now, when your child is starting to bring things to their mouth, maybe around 6 months old, you can start introducing those longer teethers. So that way they can put it in the back of their mouth, they can work on those chewing skills, and it helps to push that gag reflex back. So when they do start solids, they have those better, more advanced motor skills, so that way they aren't always gagging on their foods, which again, gagging is normal, it's a safety mechanism, but when we do use those longer teethers, it helps to kind of push that gag reflex back.
And then Therapeutic also has some great vibrating options for mouth tools, oromotor tools, and the Z5 is our favorite. It comes with a couple of different tips and textures, so that would be another great one to have for your infant.
If you are watching this and you have a toddler, maybe over the age of 18 months, and you are seeing that they're still mouthing everything and they're putting everything in their mouth, you've ruled out teething, like, why are they chewing on everything? Listen to our podcast on oral seeking. We will link it in the description below and maybe see if that is something to rule out.
Number 4 is bubbles. This sounds very simple, and it is, but it is a great item to have for your infant in infancy when they're laying on their back or when they're doing tummy time. Just blow bubbles within their field of vision and they will start working on visual tracking by watching the bubbles.
There's also some fun tactile input too when the bubbles pop on their skin, on their face, and you can see their little reactions when they pop on them too. For toddlers though, this is a fun activity. Again, so simple, but you can work on balance. So you can have them pop the bubbles with their feet. You can work on finger pointing so they can pop the bubbles with their fingers. You can work on clapping, popping the bubbles by clapping. There's so many fun ways that you can work on these underlying skills just by using bubbles.
And then you can also teach your child how to blow the bubbles. And this is great oral motor work for them to learn how to control their lips, their cheeks, their tongue to blow those bubbles. And it's super, super motivating.
Yep. There's lots of different types of bubbles out there. The automatic ones, the bubble mowers, the jumbo bubbles, the bubble wands.
Those are my favorite.
There are so many options. So try some different ones out, see what your kiddo loves, and have fun with bubbles.
Last but not least is baby wearing. So there are a couple of really good products out there for you to wear your baby on your chest. And this is going to provide some really great proprioceptive input and some vestibular input. They're getting a lot of natural movement when they're moving with you through the environment.
Yep. So you want to make sure that you aren't turning the baby facing out too soon. It's really important to let their hips develop, let them get strong. We're going to link some information from hipdysplasia.org so you can check that out for more information. They also have a list of their recommended products that are hip healthy, right? But a couple ones that we have tried and we've loved. As you all know, I'm in the season of new baby wearing right now. We do love the Solly baby wrap for birth and birth and up. I don't know how you say that.
Birth to 6 months.
You can use it longer than that.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the good one for the newborn age. And then the Lullaboo carrier is a great one for 3 months and up. And that one also includes the backpack wearing option. And then the Ergo 360 is another great one that we still use for Trip, who is almost 2. So lots of great options out there. Those are the ones that we have tried and we love. But just know that when you are wearing your baby, you're providing just so many great benefits, not only to the sensory system, but just to build that connection and just, I don't know, it's so happy, you know? It just brings so much joy.
Those are our top 5 favorite products for infants and actually for toddlers. We brought toddlers into the mix as well. So if you are an expecting parent, if you're a new parent, if you work with children from birth to 4 or 5 years old, these are the products that you can recommend to your clients, purchase, and use.
Yep. If you have any other products you personally love and have benefited, whether you're a parent or therapist, put them in the comments below. We'd love to share them. We'd love for other families to review those as well. And make sure that you check out what we have linked in the description and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be popping out new videos now that we're done popping out babies, and it's going to be great.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We are at @Harkla_family, as well as at All Things Sensory Podcast. Let us know you watched this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
Yep. We'll see you next week.